Arimi no mathiete na mbere na gukorwo magithingatwo matigirire ati ni marahimbiria uthurimi wa tiri mbere ya mahandite mimera na niguo mone umithio. Mubango uyu uneanite ni murugamiriri munene wa ruhonge rwa Kalro mwena wa Kabete Dagitari Esther Gikonyo akiuga ati ruhonge ruru ni rukoretwo ruri muhari-ini wa mbere hari guteithiriria arimi. Mwandiki witu wa mohoro Francis Wairura ni acerete mwena wa Kabete na gutuhaririria riboti ino ya mwanya.
Ruhonge rwa Kalro na ruria rwambiriirio mwaka wa 1979 rukoretwo muhari-ini wa mbere hari guteithiriria arimi guothe bururi-ini. Kuringana na murugamiriri munene wa ruhonge ruru mwena wa Kabete Dagitari Esther Gikonyo aroiga ati ni makoretwo makiheana motungata maingi kuri ya Kenya maria makoretwo magiteithiriria arimi.
And Kalro Kabete is one of the oldest research centers in the country. It started in the 1900s, and in 1924 we started providing services in soil analysis, fertilizer analysis, plant tissue analysis, manure analysis, and also water for irrigation suitability. As I have said, we are the oldest center that does soil testing, and this is actually one of the main laboratories in the country at Kalro that does analysis. We sample soils from all over this country.
Dagitari Esther no uria wina ugi wa gikiro kia iguru hari uthuthuria o undu umwe na tiri ni aratara arimi matigirire ati tiri wao ni wakorwo githurimwo undu umwe na guthimwo.
For the farmers, we would really encourage them to engage into soil testing, because you cannot do farming on soil that you do not understand. Because for you to manage soil fertility, you need to understand what soil you are dealing with. For one, we also classify soils to know the type of soil you are dealing with.
Nake Francis Buthia no uria ni engineer wa mai kwa Kalro ni aratariria bata wa kugetha mai na njira iria yagiriire o undu umwe na kumaiga ona gutwika arimi aingi ni makoretwo magitungana na morito.
When you talk about irrigation, because we are in irrigation department, first of all you think about where do you get water for irrigation, and that's what many farmers are asking. They want to carry out irrigation, but they don't know where to get their water from. So in getting the water, there are so many sources of water, but what we are trying to display here to our farmers is on lean water harvesting.
Na kumana na mogaruruku marera arimi guku bururi-ini ni mathiete na mbere na guthingatwo makoro makiigithia na kugia na demu teno uguo iria ni ya kiriu iria kuhota gukorwo ikiiga mai ma kuigana. Francis Karaja uria ni mutaaramu wa mai aroiga ati njira ino ni guteithiriria hanene hari uhoro wigie urimi guku bururi-ini.
We found it necessary to set up a demonstration where farmers can be able to learn from us about water harvesting. Many have tried to harvest the water and put them in the water pans, but most of them, that water is lost through seepage and evaporation. So our water pan, which you have displayed and we have been constructing for our farmers, is an improved one, whereby we are trying to reduce the rate of evaporation and also the rate of seepage.
Niguo kurigiriria mai matikahwe demu-ini, engineer Karaja ariga ati mena neti cia mwanya irahuthika ari kuhumbira demu nao makahuthira mitambo ya kiriu hari kuiga mai.
What we have added also is the control of the evaporation losses using shade net. So we have also shade nets which are also UV treated, so even if you use it, it's not going to get destroyed within a short time. It can last for 10 or even 15 years.
Murugamiriri wa mugunda wa Kalro mwena wa Kabete no no muthuthuria Kalro Muriuki aroiga ati arimi aingi makoretwo makiamukira magetha moru na ni undu wa kugura mbegu iria itagiriire. Oho no athiete na mbere na kuga ati ona aria mena migunda minini no makorwo makihuthira njira cia kiriu hari gukorwo makigetha o undu umwe na kurima irio njega.
We have different structures there. There is one called vertical farming, where you are doing your farming on the gutters. You can use the gutters. You can use the baobab, so long as you make it like a gutter. You just use the media, that is the soil, good media, inclusive of manure, and you plant your crop. This can be done on the balcony. It can be done anywhere. Even if you are on an apartment, you can do that kind of farming there. There is also a moist bed, meaning if you are in a town setup, you can do a small piece of area and you do a moist bed there, either in a sack or on the surface.
Na niguo gutigirira tiri waku ni wa gikiro kia iguru, Hilary Rotich arendekithia ikiro cia mwanya iria ibati gukorwo ikihuthika.
I'm a soil scientist here at Kalro. Basically, I'm based in the Kenya Soil Survey section, where we do land resource mapping. The land resource mapping, one of them is the soils. So what we're showcasing here is a soil profile. It's a major part in when you do soil mapping. So for you to understand much about the soils itself, you have to do a soil profile. You study profile, and then after that you analyze the data in the lab, the soil samples in the lab. After that, now you use the data then to classify the soil name, you give the soil name and everything about the soils. So we have a mapping table here showcasing the data which we collected this profile, and we analyze in the lab. Yes, and then as you can see the table, it has like 5 horizons. The top horizon, which is horizon A, and the sub horizon, it has like 4 different horizons. So we have a BT1, BT2, BT3 and BT4. This means that the horizon is the same, but the reason why you have a T, it's different accumulation of clays in the soil. So that's why we subdivided it to that. And then you'll see that at each horizon the elements are different. This because the time it takes to form the soils, the chemicals did some leaching. So that's why you have different chemical elements at the top from the ones at the bottom.
Uhuthiri wa fataraitha nyingi ni ugwati makiria, kuona ati ni uthukagia tiri na murimi akaga kwamukira magetha uria kwagiriire, toria Gilbert Kipsang aratariria.
What we are trying to do here, we are just trying to show how we can manage our soils by using different fertilization regime. So actually we are trying to advise the farmers to avoid use of excess chemical fertilizers, because this is one of the reasons why our soils are not fertile.
Ruhonge rwa Kalro rukoretwo ruri muharine wa mbere guku bururi-ini hari gutigirira ati arimi ni makorwo makiheo menyo uria mangikorwo makigunika na urimi na makiria moguo kuongerera gikabu kia urimi guku bururi-ini. Handũ-inĩ ha Kĩheo TV kuma Kabete, kaunti ya Kiambu, njĩtagwo Francis Wairũra.